Yes, Saima, if you respond, I'll teach you, Saima. If you're silent, I'll exit from the meeting. Okay? Yeah. For whom am I teaching? I'm teaching for you all, right? Huh? For that, you have to respond, Saima. Okay, if not, very simple. I'll just remove, I'll end the meeting. Don't waste your time, study other subjects. If you are not interested, why do you all want to attend, students? Or is there any problem with your network, not able to hear what I speak? You didn't even go through the recording, Saima? For a circle, shouldn't go through recording? Okay, then what's your doubt in this? Revise once again. Okay. See, in a circle, what do you call this line? From center when it touches, this is circumference. From center when it touches, what do you call? You call it as radius. Okay, you call radius. Next, a line which passes through from one point of circumference to the other point. What do you call? This is known as diameter. So a diameter is made up of how many radius? A diameter is made up of, yes, two radius. Diameter is made up of two radius. A circle will have lot of diameter. Okay, a circle will have lot of diameters like this. A circle will have lot of diameter and lot of radius. And all the diameters and radius will pass through the center. Okay. All the diameter and radius will pass through the center. Next, chord. A chord is a line which touches two circumference. A chord will touch two circumference, but it will never pass through the center. Okay. Yeah. Mute the call, Time. Only if I ask question you answer. Yeah. Mute the call. A chord will pass through. It will not pass through center. It will touch only from one circumference to another. This is a chord. See, all these are chords. This is a chord. This one is a chord. All these are chords. All these are known as chord. So radius is done. Circumference is the outer boundary. Circumference is the blue one, outer boundary. So diameter, radius is done. Chord. Next, arc. Arc is a line, a point. A point which A and B. Arc is, look, arc is a small point, 2 points on this circumference. This is known as arc. Okay, you'll have multiple arc A, B, C. You'll have multiple arc like this here. Next, from you'll let me take arc CD. From this arc, if I join, what do you call these two red lines? Just the line. Radius. The same question I asked before, right? Then why you didn't answer, Saima? I'm just asking about the small lines. Did I start segment? Did I teach segment? No. Okay. Now arc. I have drawn an arc CD. What is the arc here? Arc is CD. Along with arc, we have radius. What are the two radius? OC is one radius and OD is another radius. So this put together, an arc plus radius put together, we call it as sector, not segment. What do you call? Sector. In sector, there is R. Can you see R and R? In sector, there is R and R. So we call sector. Next, sector is done, radius is done, diameter. Any doubts with sector? The same radius I touch here. Can you see another sector is formed? Now, in sectors, there are two types: major sector, minor sector. Major and minor. Major meaning is big, minor meaning is smaller. Now, whichever area this covers, whichever area this sector covers, this is known as minor sector. What do you call it? Minor sector. Apart from this, the other one, apart from the yellow one, this green one, we call it as major sector. All the other one is major sector. Major sector. Just a minute. Okay, now sector is done. Next, segment. Sector is what sector is made up of what parts? What are the two parts? R is given. So R plus radius. Next, sector is done. Segment. Next is the segment. Segment is a chord. See, sector is different from segment. Is Malak online? Yeah, tell me, Malak, you told you all will study on your own, right? Malak and Mana. When I ask questions, did you all respond or were you all silent? No. Then when I'm teaching, you should tell me, right? If I ask whether you understood, for everything you'll tell us. Where is Mana? How many times to call out students? This is what you'll do? Even in school, if they ask questions, you'll don't answer. You'll don't know what is radius. Or then, what is the problem? Why didn't you answer then? No, Malak, I didn't hear. Nobody answered. Even Mana's voice I didn't hear. Even Saima didn't answer. Now Saima is answering. Why students? Only if I remove from meeting, if I shout at you all will study, you all will answer. Or in school, do they teach you like this? Does teacher teach you like this each and every step? Do they do it like this? But then, just because you don't understand in school, parents have sent you all for tuition. Even here, if you all are silent, what's the point? You'll have to answer. Look here, I'll quickly explain. From center, any point is Mana online. From center, any point, what do you call this Mana? When it touches the, yeah, this is circumference. Outer boundary is circumference. Don't repeat, students. Even if others don't answer, if you all are interested, you all have to answer and learn something. Not even one single student was reply when I asked. Okay, a straight line which passes through the center, what do you call? Whichever passes through center, you call it as diameter. It has to pass through center. Whichever doesn't pass through center, it is not a diameter. Next, any line which doesn't pass through center but which touches the circumference, we call it as chord. Okay, we call this as chord. All these are chords. It will not pass through the center. Except center, it will pass through other places like this. All these are chord. Next, we have two topics, sector and segment. A sector is nothing but when you take an arc AB. This is arc AB. Arc is just a part of circumference. Arc is just a part of circumference. When you join this, what do you call these two lines? Now we will answer from center when it touches. What is OA and OB? It is known as radius. No, I'm just talking about OA and OB. It's a radius. What about AB? AB is arc. And all put together, this entire thing we call it as sector. This entire AOB we call it as sector. The one which I've shaded, this entire thing is known as sector. In sector we have two types, minor sector, major sector. This is minor sector. Next, major sector. Apart from this, the other place, all this is major sector. Major is greater, minor is smaller. Next, segment. A sector will have a radius, but a segment will have a chord, an arc and a chord. That is segment. Look, let me take an arc like this, arc AB. On this arc, if I draw a chord, look, it is not touching the center, it is not a radius, this is a chord. So segment is made up of chord, one chord AB and arc. This is segment. So arc, in sector there is R present. R stands for radius. Remember like that. R stands for radius. Segment will have chord and arc. Okay, so arc done, diameter, circle, circumference is done, sector and chord. Now you all knew the answer, Malak and Mana. If you all concentrate and answer, you all will know the answer. You all get to know the answer. Next. In a circle, chord will stay inside the circle. Chord will stay inside. Whichever chord comes out like this, we call it as secant. A, B, C. A line which passes inside and comes outside like this, we call it as secant. Secant. It will stay inside and a part of it will be outside. Secant. Next is tangent. A tangent will never go inside the circle. A tangent will always be outside AB. It will just touch at one point. This is known as tangent. Okay, secant is done. Look at arc is done. Radius, diameter, chord, secant, tangent, segment. All these concepts are done. Arc, tangent, secant, segment. Any doubts in this? Next, when two circles are given. When two circles have same point. Like this. Same center. This is one circle and another circle. I'll draw another circle. This is another circle. See, there are two circles, but the center is same. The center is same. We call it as concentric circle. Concentric circle. For both, the center is same. From center, if I touch this, this is radius. Radius for smaller circle. Radius for smaller circle. Example, it would be 5 centimeter. From center, if I touch the bigger arc, From center, if I touch the bigger circumference, this is the bigger radius, capital R. The length of which is greater, the small arc or the bigger arc? Which one looks lengthy? Yeah, the bigger arc. I mean, bigger radius, the line. Okay, bigger radius, the line looks bigger. It is more than 5 centimeter. It can be 7 centimeter or 8 centimeter. This is known as concentric circle. These are the topics I'll have. Was it tough? It wasn't tough. Problem is you're not responding, so I have to end the class. Okay, tangent is done. All this is not required. Start construction. Look how simple. 10 minutes. You'll, if you have answered, we could have done and moved on to the next one. Take the look at the first question. Take a point O on your notebook and draw a circle of radius. There are 3 questions given. Each having this. Okay, 3 circles. Each having same center or different center. Same center. And one more thing. In a circle, whatever points are in the circle, we call interior. Look, point A and point B, these 2 points are interior. Whatever point is outside the circle, we call exterior. What do you call it as? Exterior. Exterior. P is exterior, outside. Whatever point is on the circumference, look at C, point C, we call on the circumference. On the circle. So A and B are in the circle. A and B are in the circle. C is on the circle. P is outside the circle. These are the 3 types of points. In the circle, you'll have points. On the circle, there can be a point. Outside the circle, there can be a point. Interior, exterior. First question. All of you start the first one. What is given? What is given here? You take a center. You take 1 point common, and how many circles you have to draw? 3.6, 4.5 and 5.3. Construct, do it along with me. Look, 3.5 centimeters. Take 3.5. Okay, 3.5 done. What is the next one? Take 4.5. Use the same center. And 5.3. Next, take 5.3. Completed all 3. All three circles. Next one, what is given? Draw a circle with center O. Draw a chord. What do you have to draw, students? A circle. Inside the circle, what do you have to draw? A chord. Right? Chord is 5.4 centimeters. Indicate by marking X and Y, minor AXY and major. And you have to shade the region. So without knowing chord and other things, how will you solve this question? Look at, draw a center with 4.5 centimeters. This is a circle, radius 5.4. Inside the circle, what do we need to draw? Chord of length 5.4 centimeters. What do you mean by chord? All of you will respond. Does it pass through center? Does the chord pass through center? No. So 4.5 centimeters. Look here. First take 4.5 centimeters radius. Yes, all of you will do it along with me, students. Take 4.5. Draw a circle. Okay, then how many centimeter the chord should be? Chord should be how many centimeters? 5.4. Keep your scale. Look where you get 5.4. From one point to another point, that is chord. Draw a straight line, this is chord. And name this chord as AB. Name it as AB. Okay, after drawing a chord, what is the next part? Draw chord AB length. Indicate by marking. Yes, X and Y. The minor arc is what, students? Minor arc is AX, B. Now we have taken AB as arc here. Look here, we have taken AB as chord. This is AB. On the circumference, we have to mark another 2 points, X and Y. You can mark it anywhere, X and Y. I'll mark one here, X, and the other one, Y. What is AXB? Is it minor or major? AXB is major arc or minor arc? AXB is the minor arc. So where is X? Can you see where I have marked minor arc? This is a small arc, students. See, this is a small arc, AXB. What about Y? Isn't AYB major arc? That's the reason I marked Y there, major arc. That's it. This is how you have to mark. Just mark a point wherever you want. You can mark X and Y. Next, what they asked: shade the major segment or minor segment. Okay, segment is made up of what, students? Segment is made up of chord and arc. Segment is made up of chord and arc. Can you see this arc and chord Y? Can you see this, students? So this part you'll have to shade this region. Don't write this, draw this green color. Don't draw the green color. You have to shade the major arc, major side. Look, this entire thing you have to shade. Just shade this, complete this, all of you. Okay, that will be major. If they tell you to do minor segment, shade minor segment, you should have shaded this part, minor segment. Which question? Three questions are done. Next, fourth question. You all know how to construct angles? 75 degree. Response students, angles. You all know construction? Okay. See, first thing students, construction. If you want to draw 60 degrees line, how do you construct? You draw a straight line and you cut an arc. Once you cut an arc, from this point, what angle is formed here? For one strike, what angle you get? Yes, for one strike, what angle you get? See, you all told you all know to construct, right? You know construction or no students? If not, I'll teach you all. If you ask, I'll teach. If you all tell you all know that, then I'll just ask questions. That's it. Look here, construction. I will see the protractor here. Protractor starts from where students? 0 degree to what is it? 180 degree. Okay, or do one thing. I'll teach construction Monday. I'll teach the entire thing. You all don't know how to construct 30 degree, 60 degree, 45, 75. Did ma'am do that in class? Did ma'am do? Okay, I think even other students don't know. Fine, I'll do it on Monday. Remind me once on Monday, students. It's a very lengthy concept. Why didn't you all tell me in the beginning itself? There are a lot of angles, 60 degree angle, 90 degree, 75. And for your exam, they'll ask you 75 degree. That is the question they have given here. Where is it? Look here. They have given 75 degrees. So that will take another half an hour to teach construction. We'll do it later. Now, true or false? State whether the following statements are true or false. Every circle has a unique center. Did I give answer for all this last time? Okay, that 1 to 10. What is the answer, students? Respond, all of you. Every circle has a unique center. It's true, right? Yes, it's true. Every circle will see. If I take this two circles, are the centers same or different? Huh? How is it same? Do you think center is same? P and Q are same or are different points? Different points. That is known as unique. That is the meaning of unique. That's why every circle has a unique point. Every radius of a circle is also a chord. No, radius is not a chord. What do you call chord? We call diameter as chord. So this is false. Every radius is not a chord. Every diameter is a chord. Okay, tell me the third one. Every circle has a unique diameter. Unique in the sense one single diameter. A circle has one single diameter or many diameters? It has many diameters. Yes. If you don't know all this concept, if you don't know what is diameter, radius, chord, you can't answer all this. Next, fourth question. Fourth is a line can meet a circle at the most 2 points. Look here, a line can meet a circle at the most 2 points. This circle, students, this circle, I'll keep a point A here and B. How many points are there total? Okay. Can you join two? What's the answer for this? True or false? How many circles, how many points are there? 2 points are given. It can join only through this. If I give 3 points like this, you think a single straight line will connect all 3 points? One straight line. How many lines are required to connect this, students? How many lines are required? No, no. To connect all these 3 points, 2 lines are required, right? 2 lines. But here what they asked, a line is single line. A single line can meet a circle at the most, maximum 2 points. Yes, true. A single line will meet only 2 points. It can't meet 3 points. And fifth one is also true. What is given? A circle consists of, yeah, infinite number. Infinite is you can't count it. You can't count. See, if I take a circle, on the circle I'll give points here. How many points can I give? Can I give 5, 6, 7 or more than that? It goes on. Yeah, it goes on. Can't even count. Infinite. So it is true. Okay, what do you mean by segment, students? Secant. What is secant? I told you. A secant will stay inside the chord or will it go out? Yes. A secant will not stay inside the circle. Okay, if I take a circle like this, what is given here? A secant of a circle is a segment. Yes. A secant of a circle is a segment. A segment is made up of what, students? A segment is made up of chord or radius? Yes, very good. Segment is made up of chord. Very good. Chord. So first let me draw a chord AB. Is the answer true for this sixth one? True or false? A secant, a secant of a circle is a segment having its end points on the circle. What do you mean by end points? Can you see A and B's end here? End? Yeah. Is this a secant or just a chord, students? AB is secant or a chord? A chord. The reason is secant will be inside the circle or outside. It should pass outside. It should pass outside. Now, if it passes outside, what is the third point we have? Third point will be C. So a secant will have 3 points. 2 points will be on circumference and 1 point will be outside. But according to their definition, what they have given, endpoints on the circle. Do you think only the endpoints are there on circle? No. What are the endpoints for this line ABC? What are the endpoints? The first endpoint is A, and the second endpoint is C, not B. C, endpoint. End is from one point to another. So in a secant, only one endpoint will be on the circle. The other endpoint will be outside. So the answer is false. Okay. In the same way, 7 to 10 students, 7 to 10. Just go through that 7 to 10. And what about fill in the blanks? Dash is the longest chord of the circle. Which is the longest chord? I told you. Very good. Diameter is the longest chord. Every point on a circle is equidistance. See, every point on the circle, if I keep a point here, how many points are there total on the circle? If I connect this to the center, if I connect it to O, will the value be same or different? No, not different. What do you call these lines? What do you call this length? Which touches from center. Radius. Radius will be same or different. All the radius will be same. If OA is 5 centimeter, what about OB? OC is also 5. That is what they indirectly they didn't tell us radius, students. Indirectly they've asked whether the value is same or different. It is same. Equal. Equal distance. There will be an equal distance. So when you combine both, you call equidistant. What is the word you have to use? Yes, equidistant. So write the answer, equidistance. Okay, what do you mean by perimeter? What I have told you all. What is perimeter is the? Yes, the boundary. Perimeter is the outer boundary. For a circle, we call the perimeter as circumference. We call it as circumference. Every point on the chord is equidistant. Okay, what do you call a segment, student? A segment is made up of what? Segment plus, not chord, arc plus, sorry, chord, correct, arc plus chord. A part of the circle bounded by an arc and a chord. What is sector? And cut two radius. Remember with the diagram I explained all this? That is what? That is why you have to concentrate. Last one, sixth one. A dash of a circle is divided into, a dash of a circle divides the circular region into two parts, each called segment. Which through which one you get chord? Yes. Only when you draw a chord, this chord will separate the circle into how many parts? Two. See, top first part, down second part. We call major circle, minor segment. Major segment, minor segment of chord. Okay, eighth one, do you have the eighth question? Ninth is cancelled. Even eighth one is related to construction, students. I'll teach all on Monday. And what's the other one? Fourth one. Remind me on Monday, we'll teach. Actually, I should have done it now. If everyone would have answered, by now it should have completed. Anyways, the seventh one you will go through, students. I've given the answers, right? Look at the diagram and go through. What are segment, sector, all these things. I'll send the test paper later. That's it for today. You all can leave. Attend on Monday at 5 o'clock. Yes, all of you can leave.